Yeah, Zipex, well, he wanted me to be the fifth for Astralis today.
And there are two players there for NRG to defend initially. Let's see if Kirby's leading the entries here can do the job. He gets the first kill there. Zonic with the second one onto Fugly, and that's going to be the bomb site taken over by Astralis. Now NRG, they have a 3 versus 5 situation to go in for. They've got a kit and 1 flashbang. That's not a lot to work with, but they're going to try to get it done. Peter and ELEAGUE coming in with 2 frags, and already it's looking much better here. 3 versus 3 now.
Yeah, there is a kiss on ELEAGUE as well, so they've got time to play with, but not the numbers as they're all falling down. ELEAGUE, last man standing now, takes down Kirby, but he needs to pick up another pistol. Can't do it. There's a war cry coming out from Astralis.
Peter still holding down middle, and Astralis, they're really going to have to try to make an intelligent call here, but it's so hard to do with this situation.
You know, that push actually caused NRG tons of problems here. If Gobby takes 1 player down and then gets taken down, that's advantage for Astralis. They've got time on their side, and it's the defenses that are weakened for the CT side here. Down to 3 versus 2 now. Kirby's trying to tap Tabson in mid, but he will not win that duel. Now we've got both CTs with no control over either site. The bomb will get planted. This corner allows the bomb to be defended by the Ts from the checkers area around the vent, but with a nice read, the Molotov will take Zonic down before he can escape.
Now it's clutch time here for Zipex. 1 versus 2 with that bomb down. In comes Fugly. Great guess there and positioning from Zipex to catch him off guard, giving himself that 1 versus 1 against Tabson. Zipex looking for that frag, just playing with his opponent right now. Knows Tabson has to go for the committed play pretty soon as that bomb site get very ticked. And oh, there it is. Tabson able to just face there, and he actually manages to get a headshot straight away. Zipex goes down, and there's just enough time for Tabson to defuse the bomb. He didn't have a kit, which does reduce the time that you need to defuse by half. But yeah, really crazy round there.
So worst case scenario is being ticked off from Astralis. Again, this is crucial for both teams now. Whoever loses this round is going to be in serious trouble.
Yeah, absolutely possible here for dupreeh. That AK-47 is a 1-bullet kill if you connect the head. So Peter, despite having that health advantage, it might not mean much. We'll have to see as he is searching right now for dupreeh. This is always going to be up to the gambles here. You've got to try to predict where your opponent will go. And Peter is just going to swing around the side there and catch dupreeh off guard with that pace. And he'll have enough time to get the defuse in.
It's disappeared. Now we have to pay attention to the time. There's almost 40 seconds on the clock. And that's a big problem for Astralis because they still need to execute into a site. And the CTs have a read that it's going to be the A bomb site where they have 3 players. And again, Astralis, they don't really have time here. They do have a player flanking them in Kirby, so it might be problems. Fugly with 2 kills towards A main though will shut down this round. Kirby completely out of position now. The bomb is down in A main. He has to run through the site to try and retrieve it, or kill all these players. 2 more to find. He sees one coming in from the back, and he doesn't need to peek here. There isn't enough time for Kirby to do anything here.
Grenades to push them out of position. Peter, he could have a massive hold here. Just has to connect these shots. There's the first one. Incoming, though, more players. There's a second one. It connects the leg. That's not going to kill. And that's going to be 4 seconds left, actually, for the bomb to go down. Just enough time. So Peter didn't quite do enough there to slow them down. And it's going to be Tabson against 2 players now. Both very weak, both with AWPs. So this is quite awkward here for Tabson. But in he goes. Baits out the first peek from Device. There is the frag as well. Now it's just Zonic with 15 HP. Close range with the AWP, not ideal. And he'll get it anyway, Zonic.
How many rounds do you think Astralis need here on the T side?
A lot more.
Fair enough. Well, that's a good start. Device going to take Fugly down with the CTs going for a bit of a fast push here. And that might be a mistake. Astralis are only on pistols. The CTs are allowing them to close the distance. Zipex being launched into space. Only Peter remains now versus 2. Device has got an AK. And dupreeh's picked one up as well. Peter needs to get himself a 1 versus 1 situation here. Peeking there. Goes for a bit of shoulder peek. Peter has a few nades to play with. He's got a smoke to try and cross. dupreeh's moving in. I think a double peek may be coming in a few seconds, Dan. Got a bit of baiting going on. Peter's looking to... He's going full shotgun mode. Misses the shot, though. And that is what happens up close range. Of an off angle there. He's more likely to get shots in their legs from that position since he's up high. Down goes Fugly. The smoke comes off to choke off the car position. Bit of a gap for Device to play with the AWP. His teammate will plant the bomb in the meantime, but Tabson's already made his way. That's the problem with the smokes on this map. It's like the CT can get close for free. So down to a 2 versus 1 now. Device with a lot of problems on his hands. We've got a hero defuse coming in there. Tabson will have to let go of it though. Device, they almost lined up for him there, but he couldn't make the shot. Tabson will take the final round of the first half.
Start AWPing roll, but he was wrapped. dupreeh able to defend, and Zipex actually mounting a defense there in the corner of the bomb site. And they're actually taking down everyone. They don't care, they don't give a damn about the deagle display. It's all about dupreeh with that USP, and our Device and Zipex are just sitting on that bomb. What is Fugly going to do here? It's a 1 versus 2, it's very doable. But Astralis definitely feeling some of the momentum now in this round. Fugly's been spotted, he gets attacked from two sides here. Now it's going to be Zipex.
Position they had almost 4 people over towards B, maybe expecting a fast response, not seeing one, they'll start to move players away, but indeed it is going to be B from the remainder of NRG.
Yeah, the NRG kind of been herded towards this B1 site, so Astralis are fully in control of the situation, but they have to hit their shots, and so far, it doesn't look like it's happening. Device, though, with that defense, 2 quick kills there. He's going to be stopping this push before it can really get going onto that bomb plant. Great finishing blows there out of Device with that AD there in the checkers area with his teammates, Tabson as well, looking to get flashed in there perhaps, or looking to defend against flashes, but Sonic's there on the bomb site with the first pick, and it looks like Astralis are off to a good start here on this B defense, and this is going to be very hard to break. Fugly's in there with the first effort, but there's so much more to contest with Zonic on the frag. I've got B. He keeps it going as well, taking down Legia, and somehow NRG get a bomb plant out of this, potentially.
Fugly's looking to win the round, doesn't just want the bomb plant. He manages to bait out Zipex, but can't get the frag.
Into the round.
There's a boost coming in, though, from the CTs on the other side, and Peter's angle, he may not even see them coming, he won't! Dupree takes him down, very early frag there. Astralis can sit on that, and NRG are running out of grenades as well. The trade's coming in for the CTs, advantage Astralis, 4 versus 2. Tabson and Gobby remain. They've got nothing but guns here, no nades whatsoever. Now it's just the man himself, the in-game leader, Gobby, on his own versus 4 Astralis players, looking to stomp him out of this round. Device with the angle there to set up before the push comes in here from the CTs.
Yeah, so it's all going wrong here for Astralis. NRG have found a way back into this one. So the bomb is now taking away, putting advantage onto NRG. And they just have to kill some time here. But in goes Zonic, they have to coordinate, do the CT side. And looks like Kirby's going to find a 1 versus 1 against Fugly, leaving everything down to Peter with that M4. He's going to use a few bullets. They can't get the frag quickly enough. Zonic will eliminate him. And the round will go to Astralis. They'll win the first map, Cash. And that is definitely a relief for them. Playing with Zonic instead of their in-game leader, Carrigan. And NRG, they look scary there. I don't think Astralis expected such a fight.
Yeah, that seems pretty difficult for both sides. But